अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स, आपने मेरी लास्ट वीडियो देखा होगा जिसमें मैंने आपको वाटर एब्जॉर्प्शन के बारे में बताया था। दिस इज एनिमेशन फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस। देखो आप पानी, सबसे पहले देखो पानी की अवेलेबिलिटी कहाँ से आती है। फ्रॉम कमिंग फ्रॉम द रेनिंग सिस्टम। यू विल फाइंड हियर कि सॉइल यहाँ मौजूद है और उसमें पानी मौजूद है, और ये पानी जो है सॉइल पार्टिकल के अराउंड एक थिन लेयर बना लेता है और वहाँ पर एक्सपोज होता है। नाउ अब हमें देखना ये है कि प्लांट किस तरह से कैप्चर करता है, एब्जॉर्ब करता है। ओके, ओके। एक और चीज़ मैं आपको बता दूं कि सॉइल में ना सिर्फ पानी है बल्कि उसमें डिफरेंट मिनरल आयंस मौजूद हैं। लास्ट वीडियो में मैंने आपको मैग्नीशियम और नाइट्रेट के बारे में बताया था। यहाँ स्टूडेंट टू एग्जाम्पल देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ आयंस, कुछ कंसंट्रेशन ज़्यादा होते हैं, कुछ कंसंट्रेशन कम होते हैं, बट दे ऑल आर प्रेजेंट इन द वाटर इन अ डिसॉल्व फॉर्म। सो व्हाट इज द जॉब ऑफ द रूट एंड हाउ इट एब्सॉर्ब द वाटर एंड along with different mineral ions? So we need to see it. Okay, this is the root structure which is present in the soil. You know very well. The root has these fine root hairs. You will find root hairs, microscopic structure, not normally visible with the help of naked eye, but it is there. You will find soil particle. Now I'm going to cut the root structure in this way. This is known as the transverse section. If you cut it, you will find the internal areas of the root, as we have discussed in the last video. Okay, this is the transverse section of a root. You will find different cells. सबसे पहली जो चीज मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा, the outermost layer, you know very well, epidermis. These cells are epidermal cells, and this is what a specialized epidermal cell, which is known as root hair. These green cells indicate cortex. You will find another layer which is not labeled here. It is endodermis, and inside the endodermis you will find vascular bundle, which is basically phloem and xylem. Okay, now look at the water molecule. Water molecule enter into the root hair of because of only one process, which is osmosis. Osmosis is a key process which helps in the movement or uptake of water through root hair cells. How is it possible? मैं आपको explain कर देता हूँ। जैसे आप जानते हो कि osmosis क्या होता है, it always move from higher concentrated area to the lower concentrated area. Water movement from higher concentrated area to the lower concentrated area. How is it possible? Outside the root, this area where you will find the soil particle, यहाँ पर water potential high concentration में होता है. So और root का जो cell sap है, you will find, देखो इसके नजर नहीं आ रहा है, but you know very well कि it has vacuole, it has other structures. Overall, the cell sap of the root has low water potential. So water move from high potential to the low potential, which is we also known as down concentration gradient. So in this way, water move or enter into the root hair. When it enter into the root hair cell, then water move from cell to cell through the same process, osmosis. You can see here the water enter across this cell. Again, you will find this cell. So you will find 3 or 4 layers, 5 layers of cortical cells. So it cross every layer, and the process is basically purely osmosis. Ultimately, it enter into the endodermis. You can see here endodermis. And finally, एक और चीज मैं आपको बताऊं, that's very important. It's not related to your course, but again helpful for you to understand this. Endodermis has a waxy layer on the surface of the wall of the endodermis. This waxy layer prevents the entry of the water. It wax or the fatty substance are does not allow the water to cross it. So it restricts the water movement. Ultimately restricts the different chemicals movement. So वाटर के साथ डिफरेंट केमिकल मूवमेंट अगर रेस्ट्रिक्ट किया जाएगा तो यहाँ पर जाइलम के अंदर जो केमिकल जाने हैं उसकी जो है चेक एंड बैलेंस यहाँ पॉसिबल है. अल्टीमेटली वाटर मूव इनटू द endodermis with certain specific ions and which is required by the body of the plant. It enter in the xylem, and xylem is a continuous tube. It is present in this structure, root structure. It also present in the stem structure. I will show you in the next slide. And ultimately it linked with the leaf structure. So xylem is present in root, stem and leaf, and we will see the structure of the xylem in the next slide. Okay, now look at this. If we see the structure of the xylem vessel, it's a continuous long tube. It arises, it starts from this root, it moves to, it is present in the stem, and ultimately present in the leaf area. What is inside the xylem? It's a very narrow tube, and you will find the gap, openings through which the water move from cell to cell, and ultimately it reaches towards the upper area of the of the plant body, which is basically leaf. So this is what the movement of water from soil into the root, from root into the stem, and ultimately towards the leaf. Thank you.